It's Wednesday night, the 8th of April, and day 99 of Living the Dream. One more day, 100 days. My power statement for today was I'm going to record lesson 8. So let me show you something here real quick.
Hello, it's great to see you again. I bet you've had quite an adventure as you reviewed and worked on your decision of what legal structure you want to set your business up with. As I said, it's such an important step in getting your business ready to launch. And now, because you're back for lesson 8, open a business bank account, I'm assuming you've made your decision and have registered your business as a legal entity with your city and maybe even with your state. And so let's go ahead and take the next step to get ready for launching your business to success.
Okay, there you go. With yesterday's chaos behind me, I was able to finally get started on this most important task of starting to record lesson 8. And as you can see, I got a good number of those segments done. I think there's 6 of them done. There's a total of 12, I think it's going to end up being the number. And so I'll finish recording them tomorrow on Thursday, and that way I'll be ready to start building out all of the segments on Friday and finish up those build outs on Saturday. So bam, done. Anyway, here's my to-do list right here, very short for Wednesday. It said start recording lesson 8, check my count, do my melt. Bam, done. Okay, let's answer Croy's questions. Get honest with yourself. What didn't go well today, Marty? Or what could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Check. Did you start your morning with power? Check. Were you productive throughout your day? 6 recorded lessons. Done. Did you get the most important thing done? Got it started halfway through. Did you move your goals forward? 6 pieces through the portal of my mind into the world of the physical. Recorded. Did you show up as the person you wanted to be and you know you really are? Yes. What about your personal time with Kathleen? Were you present? It was a great, relaxing evening. I think we even watched a little bit on the movie, but then she fell asleep, and so I clicked on that and looked at some things at YouTube, saw some of my videos, whatever. So it was a wonderful night until Kathleen fell asleep, and it was great. Now combine all these questions together and ask yourself this question. Were you honest with yourself about today's tasks, Marty? In other words, did you keep your commitments you made to yourself today? I most definitely was committed to getting after my list of to-dos for today, especially that power statement of recording lesson 8. I'm so glad that I was able to get started on that. I got a good half of those segments recorded today, and that makes me happy. So I'm going to finish those up tomorrow on Thursday, and then finish the build-outs on Friday and Saturday, and get it up on Google Drive before the weekend's over. So yes, I kept my word today. Way to go, Marty. The next question Croy asks is, what was the one thing out of all the things you did today, Marty, that you know you could improve on going forward? In other words, did you have or did you experience any failure today? And if so, was it something you can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, everything didn't go perfectly today. That never does. So there's no perfect day. But I don't think there was anything that I would define as a failure. I got my most important tasks started and done. I wanted to get at least many as I could get done, recorded, and I did that. I'm very happy about that. I got a few other things done that I had to get done on my little to-do list. And so all in all, today was a great day of living the dream. The next question is, what was my biggest success that I had today? Well, my biggest success today was recording all of the segments of lesson 8 that I could get to, 6 of them, which is quite exciting to talk about. Open a business bank account. That seems kind of boring, but you'll see the segments are so helpful. By the end of Saturday, I will have finished bringing through the portal of my mind and into the world of the physical 75% of my Living the Dream coaching package. 75%. So close, so close. Just think of it. 4 months ago, this dream wasn't even a thought that I had been entertaining in my head. It didn't exist. And here I am now, just 4 months later, and I'm almost ready to begin my journey of being a coach for beginner entrepreneurs and helping them start their own business. These are folks who want to start a business, have started but are struggling, whatever. I'm so excited to get on and jump online and help them get their dream going. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. Croy's next question was, what's the one thing you did that made you feel successful today, Marty? You might think that I would say the one thing that made me feel successful today was recording those segments of lesson 8, but the thing that really made me feel most successful today was the fact that I started today having no negative thoughts about yesterday's struggles. It's the past. It didn't play a role whatsoever in my day-to-day, nor will I let it, and it's not going to in the future. Check my little power of the flicker, 15 minutes, boom, done. No more worry. dust myself off as I get up and turn myself around and get after going forward. I don't look back in the rearview mirror. Failures or struggles are tools of success to temper our mettle, and that's what it did, and I'm excited about that. The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make time for them? I played my Why movie first, and then my Vision movie next, which I shortened a little bit today due to some time constraints I had for this morning, as I was asked to help my brother with one of his goals today, so we had to stop and get on the road and get some things done. I then watched my Let's Start Coaching movie for a couple of minutes. Another movie, there were like little smaller movie clips versus the entire movie of coaching and doing and answering questions that I've been used to watching. And then I watched my Insights and More movies, but just part of one interview with a young mother who started her hair salon in her home, and she's done fantastic, so I was playing that in my mind. And then I watched my Facebook Messenger group, Living the Dream Mastermind, as questions came in and answers came out, and that connection and communication back and forth with these beginner entrepreneurs is going to be so exciting to get that up and going. Anyhow, just like yesterday, my go to the movies habit arms me with power to start the day strong and continue on all day long strong and end the day strong. They play a major role in preparing my mind to think the right kind of thoughts all day long, the right kind of thoughts. So bam! Bam! Thank you for movies. Next, Croy asks you, rate your day's effort. Well, I gave today an 8 because I worked at the speed of 8 to record those segments today. And that's about it. So I'm going to continue on. I'm living the dream. And I'm good with working at the speed of 8 today. The next question is, if this was the only thing you get done tomorrow, but you'd still feel like a success, even if it derailed and that's the only thing you got done, what would that one thing be? Now put it into a power statement. Well, it's to finish out recording the lessons and start building them out. That's what I'm going to do. Of course, I'll have a few additional tasks or lesser important tasks to do as well, but that's what I'm committed to do as far as that big important task is finish those recordings and start building them out. Okay, let's end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. First of all, I'm grateful for my wallet. Let's see if I got it right here. I do. I'm going to show my wallet. Look at this little thing right here. I want to show you that. It's all the cards that I have, a bit of money that I have in there. Anyhow, I wanted to show that to you. I got this wallet from my youngest son, Tanner, when he came back from spending 2 years in Taiwan. As you can see, it's a leather wallet and has this little silver alligator embedded in the leather. The reason I'm mentioning a thing as simple as a wallet is because whenever I put it in my back pocket or I take it out to use it, it's a reminder of my son, Tanner. I love him. He got the exact same wallet for himself, too. And it kind of makes it a real special thing between us. It's simply things like this that bind us together with those that we love. And so thank you, Tanner, for that wallet. It's been a great wallet for nearly 3 years now, and I've seen it every day, and I've been reminded of Tanner every day. So thank you, son. Next, I'm grateful for the law of freedom. Some call it freedom. Others call it agency or free agency. I'm going to call it freedom for this purpose. If you were asked to name the greatest single benefit in your life outside of actual life itself, I bet you'd probably say it was freedom. This desire for liberty has been the reason that many of the wars have been fought in our world and in our country. Every human being wants to be his own master, and every human being owes it to him or herself sometimes in their lives to learn to be his or her own boss, to do his or her own thinking, to make his or her own plans, to stand on his or her own feet, to be his own man or her own woman. We all deserve that experience. Yet still, knowing this, even in the greatest country on the planet, America, where everyone is politically free, most Americans are living in economic and occupational slavery, where the kind of work available, hours, vacations, and other conditions of employment are determined by someone else. You can't look in the mirror and you as the boss tell you what you want to do. You got to check with somebody. Can I do this? Can I be this? Can I act this way? Do I show up when and how? Most of us are promoting the business of someone else. I used to always say we're always earning money to have someone else get a mink for his wife or to get themselves a car or a vacation home. That's what we're working for. We are building their profits and their dream. Most of us are like slaves laboring on another man's or woman's plantation. We dress the vineyard, yet someone else is the owner of the vineyard. If the vineyard is fruitful and their care succeeds, we're not usually thanked for that. We've only done our duty. You will probably search the list of occupations in vain, looking for a job that gives as great an opportunity for freedom as you desire. They're not there. The job would be one where you determine your hours, the industry, compensation, clients, performance, and permanence and retirement benefits without any interference of control from someone trying to capitalize on your labor. I could go on and on and on, but I'm going to leave it right here and just suffice it to say that freedom isn't free. It has cost many people their lives, their income, their self-respect, and in many cases their blood. It is free only if we keep true to this law of freedom and its principles. Lastly, I'm grateful for CD-ROMs. Where are they? Right here. So you know what I'm talking about. These little things right here. All these CD-ROMs. I say that because I can save a ton of files that I've created, and I do a bunch during the day, onto one of these CD-ROM disks and not fill up my computer's hard drive. You know, I had that problem a while back. Well, this has been part of the solution. I can label them as to what's on it, and I can file it away with all other CD-ROMs that I have, and I get it out whenever I need to get it out and look for anything. It's all labeled. It's an incredible invention. I just think it's incredible. Well, there you go. Another day of living the dream. I'll be back here tomorrow night, right here at this same laptop, giving my spiel, sharing my story of my journey to alignment. I have to do that every day. I keep my commitment. It's going to be 365 days, and I'm almost at 100. And so until then, I'm going to dream some dreams about living the dream. And then I'm going to wake up and spend tomorrow living the dream. And that's so I can come back right here and record how my day went of living the dream. So good night, everybody. I wish you continued success. Bye.